Hello and welcome to this week's episode of John's Garage. This week we're going taking a look at my latest project. So let's get on with it. So here it is, folks. It's a Renault 19, an original 1990 Irish registered car. I think it was registered the 4th of March 1990, which would make it one of the first Chamades in the country, as they didn't arrive for a few months after the hatchback. So the hatchback would have arrived in 1989, but the Chamade itself took a couple of extra months going. And do you know how I know that? Because I went with my father back in 1989 to order one of these new. Okay, and that's how I knew the saloon took a little bit longer. His also arrived, as far as I'm aware, the first week of March, but I'm going to double check that. And yeah, so it's pretty much similar age. So I would have went with my dad to pick up one of these. And the owner of this is one owner from new. And I was talking to the owner's son, who's selling it on behalf of their father. I was talking to the son. They also went with their dad to collect this in Dundrum, Renault, if I'm not mistaken, okay? So it was a nice little thing to be able to share that with the owner. Love these original Irish reg plates. Very, very rare as far as I know. A lot of people would have, when the car was traded in, it would have been upgraded to the Euro style plates. But also a lot of people would have just removed them and replaced them with the Euro style plates, mainly just as kind of a, I suppose, a facelift, if you want to put it like that. Now, you can see a little bit of damage here to the bumper and a little bit of damage here and here in the bumper. So I'm going to ask straight away, if anybody has one of these early Mark 1 bumpers in reasonably good condition, could you let me know? Could you contact me? Because I'm going to need it. I'm actually going to need a couple of little bits and pieces off of this, and I'm hoping people out there could help me. They might have one on a shelf in a shed or shoved into a hay barn or something. Next up, I need a headlamp. The outside part of this is fine. The issue is the chrome reflection on the inside has all delaminated. This is looking a bit crusty too, but I might be lucky. I might have one of these. This one's a bit damaged as well, but I think I might actually have one. Now, first things being last, we're going to have a look at the engine because, well, we're here at the front. Now, I'm going to just lift that up there for 1 second because I need to put down little arms so that I get both my hands and can use both of them. Now, here you go. Back down we go. So, everything was described as being in really good condition. Car was working perfect. The clutch was gone. We knew that. Well, we think we know that. I haven't actually tested it yet, but I'm going to be doing that in a little while. But what I didn't know was that coolant had boiled over. I wasn't told that. I bought the car sight unseen, and I don't think it was a case of anyone trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I think someone just didn't know anyway, or didn't remember, which is fair enough. The car has been off the road a number of years. You can tell by the lovely cobwebs. Now, I don't know what's down in there, so we'll figure that out in a later video maybe, but you can see evidence of it being boiled over and so on and so forth. Now, this isn't or is a big issue. We don't know yet, okay? I haven't tested, I haven't gotten a chance to look at anything on the car other than it got pushed in here first day it arrived back, and that was it. Now, it could be a big issue because these engines are known for head gasket failure. So this is the 1.4 litre energy engine. The head gaskets can go on them. But more likely, I feel, is that this car has developed a leak. The weak point is the heater matrix in the cabin. Now, I have nothing to base this on. I'm just literally fingers crossed that this is what's happened. I'm hoping that's leaked. I'm hoping the coolant dropped and the car overheated. Hopefully hasn't done any damage, but, well, we'll have to figure that out. Anyway, reasonably good engine at its time. Pretty hardy. No rust or anything anywhere under there, so that is good. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So I'm just going to put the bonnet down to give us a little bit more light in the shed. Just bear with me, folks. As you can see, there is a little bit of oil and stuff like that around the engine, but yeah, it's par for the course. I wouldn't worry about that. The body's in great condition, actually. It's just dirty and dusty. It was stored indoors in a carport. Unfortunately, though, one other little thing I wasn't told about is there's a little bit of rust back here, but in the owner's defense or the seller's defense, I'm not worried about it. The reason I'm not worried about it is it's par for the course with these. I fully expected it to be there. So here's the interior. Lovely windy windows, no power steering. Why on earth would you want something like that? The cover is actually there for the radio, and that is the original radio still fitted to the car. You can see the cover down there. Now, next up, what you might be able to help me with, folks. I need one of those seat covers because the driver's one's a bit damaged. So again, if anyone has one of these seat covers, it would have been really common in the early 90s. They were on 5s, Clio, 5s and 19s. So again, if somebody has one of those, let me know. You can see the style of it. Next up, you can see it in the back seat. I need 4 wheel trims, but I'm looking for 4 original wheel trims for one of these. Again, if anyone has them, please contact me. Please let me know. Next up, it sounds like I'm begging folks, but see this? Really common issue on the 19. These are not available. So don't buy one of these projects thinking, oh, I'll just get those. They are not available. But if anybody has a 3-door Opel Corsa B and will be willing to donate, will be willing to donate the window trims to me, I can make them. I can adapt them and make them. So again, that's something that I need. Excuse me, the shed's a bit dusty. Now, before anyone's wondering why I haven't brought out the lovely Chamade outside, it's because, well, I'm on my own and I'd have to push it in. Look, original rear plate as well. Okay, and Renault 19. I'm told that it isn't starting, and I'm also told that the clutch is gone, which means I'm just not going to be able to get it back in here if I push it out. Look at that boot floor, perfect, lovely condition. Again, no rust in the boot. This was a really common failure point. These boots apparently leaked, especially on the phase 2. But anyway, it hasn't leaked here. So you might be wondering what all these stickers are. The owner used to drive to, I think it was Switzerland or Austria. Switzerland, I think. And he's going on holidays every year. And this is it. That's what the son told me. That's what all these stickers are for. And I'm going to leave them on because I think that's a really cool story with this car. The other thing which is interesting, Dundrum Renault Motors. There's more to life with Renault. I'm sure there is. And this is really, well, listen, I'm not going to care whether you agree or disagree with it, but I'm going to leave it here because this is really unusual. It's obviously from one of the abortion referendum that we had in the 90s. And it's one of the stickers that would have been stuck in cars around that time. So it's just interesting. It's a little conversation piece. I won't say whether I agree or disagree with it. Well, I be honest, let everybody have their own choice. What my way of looking at it. Anyway, wheel trims. I need wheel trims. Okay, so if anybody has wheel trims, please let me know. And there we go. That's our anti-theft device there. Yeah, don't steal the radio. God, protected by Cobra. I hope that's been disconnected a long time ago. But yeah, other than that, it's actually really complete and really good condition. If anyone could tell me what this sticker is, I'd be really interested to know, because that's one I don't know. It's obviously something to do with motorways. I'm not 100% sure. Don't know if they're original or not, highly doubt it. And again, we have another one of those stickers. This person was quite proud of their pro-life stance, and that's fine. Everyone's opinion is to be respected. But that's it. Welcome to my project. And if you can help, please do. Next video, we'll start working on it. We'll try and identify what's going on with this coolant issue. But yeah, all right. Best of luck, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.